Starting now.
Okay, welcome to the Administrative Services Committee meeting for Monday, May 18th, 2020. Please call the roll. Is Brooke here?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear you now?
You can hear me now? Yes. Okay, perfect. Counselor Cordino.
Here.
Counselor McBrady.
Here.
Counselor Hill.
Here.
Counselor Plunkett.
Here. I'd like a motion to approve the minutes of the May 4th, 2020 committee meeting. Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Burridge.
Brooke,
Yes.
Brooke, they're having a hard time hearing you.
Okay.
You're very quiet.
I'll try and speak louder. Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Hill.
Yes.
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 Counselor Burridge.
Yes. Is there any old business for this committee to address? Seeing none, going right to item number 1 under new business. Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. requests authorization for Mike Riley, purchasing agent, to lock in prices provided that the price for electricity is less than 4 cents per kilowatt and the price for natural gas is less than 40 cents per therm. Mayor Barlow?
Thank you. This is pretty much routine business. Our contracts for electricity and natural gas expire December 31st of 2020. So pricing actually looks okay in the market right now. So what we've done is reached out to Onondaga County to piggyback off of the contract they have with Benchmark. And Benchmark can conduct auctions on electric and natural gas supply on our building accounts. And what we'd like to do is authorize the Oswego purchasing agent, Mike Riley, to lock in the pricing if after Benchmark conducts their auctions, the pricing comes back below 4 cents for electricity and 40 for natural gas. So that's what this resolution does. It's similar to the system we put in place before when the market looks favorable. So we think now's a good time to get our contracts out there instead of waiting until later this year.
All right, very good. Any questions for the mayor on this particular item? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Counselor McBrady, Counselor Hill.
Counselor Cordino.
Yes.
Counselor McBrady.
Yes.
Counselor Hill. Counselor Hill.
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett.
Yes.
Counselor Burridge.
Yes.
And we need a resolution for this.
Mike Riley will handle that.
Very good. Item number 2. Mayor William J. Barlow Jr. requests authorization to sign a merchant agreement with Allpaid Incorporated, DBA GovPay Net, to provide credit card processing, which includes online and in-person or phone transactions to pay tax and water bills. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you. This goes back to a campaign promise back in 2015 at my first go around for mayor, and I think every councilor since then, as well as a whole lot of people in the public have written to probably all of us about getting online bill pay for taxes and city bills. This is something that when we had the new website design back in 2016, we wanted to incorporate. So there's an icon that says still pending and has said still pending for 4 years now. We finally have found a vendor that I think everybody's comfortable using. It's been a challenge to find a vendor that's willing to work with our system at City Hall to make this happen. But we found this vendor, and as you mentioned, their name is Allpaid. The city attorney, Kevin Caracoli, has done a background check, calling other municipalities to get their experience with this company, and the references and the feedback has come back positive. It's looking like this system would be set up similar to the credit and debit card system that we have at City Hall. The system is free to city government. However, there is the approximately 2.5% charge that will be applied to the person paying their bill. That'll be the user fee, if you will. So it would be a little extra to use this mechanism, but again, I think it's well worth it in most situations to avoid coming into City Hall, especially now with social distancing and limited travel being encouraged. So I think this will be one more move to get us into the 21st century and bring City Hall current and make it a whole lot easier on our public when they're trying to do business at City Hall, especially the city of Oswego, where we have a college student population. A lot of folks aren't from here. They're here and have to pay bills or fees and don't know where City Hall is, or they're away when they have to make that payment. Same with snowbirds, same with the senior community where it's hard to get in and out of the house. So long overdue, finally happy to deliver this. A couple other bits about all paid. They work for over 3,000 government agencies doing this service. It's a service that's available 24/7, online, by phone, and on site, based on our hours. And as I said, the small fee goes to the person using the service. It doesn't cost anything for government. A couple people I'd like to thank to make this happen. Nancy Stereo worked long and hard on this to find the company and make sure it could work and keep them engaged and kind of iron out some of the issues and getting our two systems to work together. Chris Baker's in the tech department's been a great help. Councilor Cordino and Councilor Hill, I kind of stuck you both on this while I was focusing on some other things. So thank you for keeping the ball rolling and keeping the pressure on both the east side and all paid side. And then, of course, Deb Code and the city Chamberlain staff, they'll be the ones who actually to administer this program and work with this program directly, as they're the billing office. So appreciate their cooperation and their willingness to use this new method as part of their daily function. So team effort. I'm happy to answer any questions, and I'm sure some counselors have some positive feedback. And thanks again as a council for sticking on this to make sure that this gets done.
Any questions for the mayor at this point from any council members?
Mayor, would you be able to go over the fee structure for residents again? Is it like a flat 25 cents per the percentage of the bill?
The 2.5%. So generally,
It will be 2.5%.
My understanding is that it'll be a percentage. That percentage could fluctuate a bit, but at most it'll be about 2.5% per transaction. So if you're coming in, if you're online and making that payment, in addition to the figure on the tax bill, you'll have to add 2.5%, and that's the service charge that goes directly for the company. Again, we don't have any control of that. We had that situation come up actually due to COVID, where people thought we should be waiving these user fees and so on, and I've had to explain to them that unfortunately the user fee isn't the city's fee, and that's just a product of bringing on this company to do the service. And these fees, a lot of other companies seem to use this same mechanism where there is that user fee. I'm sure there are some companies out there that bill directly the municipality or the entity using it. This in particular charges the percentage of the user.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else have any questions for the mayor on this particular resolution? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Burridge, Councilor McBurney.
Counselor Cordino,
Yes.
Counselor McCurdy,
Yes.
Counselor Hill,
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett, Counselor Plunkett,
Yes.
Counselor Burridge,
Yes.
Item number 3, the City Engineering Department requests the approval of change order number 2 for the general contract with Marcellus Construction Company Incorporated for the combined sewer separation project, they're 25%, in the amount of $0 for extra work to be performed for unforeseen conditions or requests by the city. Mr. Mayor, would you like to handle this one too?
So this particular change order is a $0 change order, but if you remember back, we built in a $600,000 contingency for this project. So while the change order reads $0, the true cost is about $15,700. And this is work that the city has requested to be done. And what we're finding is, as I explained with change order number 1, when the contractor's down there, when we're near other infrastructure, we look and assess the condition of the surrounding infrastructure while the road is cut up and see what else we can repair while we're down there, so that when this contract's over and the road is paved and everything looks nice, we don't have to go back down anytime soon, reopen the road and do more work. We prefer to get it all done now. So in the the agenda, you'll see a pretty specific description of the work that this 14,000 will cover. In summary, most of it is replacing more water valves. We've had a lot of the oldest part of the city for this project in the 3rd and 1st ward, so a lot of the water valves are bad. So we're replacing those. You'll see some work with the water mains and some gate valves. So again, work that we're requesting while the road's open, and will allow us to have a better system once this project's finished.
All right, very good. And again, the total for this is $14,712.02. Any questions for the mayor on this particular resolution? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Hill, Councilor Plunkett.
Counselor Cordino,
Yes.
Counselor McCurdy,
Yes.
Counselor Hill,
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett,
Yes.
Counselor Burridge,
Yes.
Item number 4, the City Engineering Department requests the approval of change order number 3 for the general contract with Marcellus Construction Company Incorporated for the combined sewer separation project, they're 25%, in the amount of $0 for unforeseen conditions or requests by the city, together with updated Davis-Bacon wage rates for the contractor. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you. Again, $0 change order, but it applies to the allowance, so the true cost is $22,000. This is unexpected work that has happened because West First Street and West Second Street, they had to install a storm sewer that was deeper than originally designed, and this is due to some Verizon infrastructure conflicts. So the bulk of this, about 19,000, is because there was an error in the design and there was infrastructure that we had to get to deeper than we thought. So, and it's quite a long piece of infrastructure, so it'll take more work and a whole lot more time to get down and make this change.
All right, very good. Any comments or questions for the mayor on this resolution? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor Burridge, Councilor Plunkett.
Counselor Cordino,
Yes.
Counselor McCurdy,
Yes.
Counselor Hill,
Yes.
Counselor Plunkett,
Yes.
Counselor Burridge,
Yes.
Okay, item number 5, looks like pretty similar to 3 and 4 here. The City Engineering Department requests the approval of change order number 4 for the general contract with Marcellus Construction Incorporated for the combined sewer separation project, third 25%, in the amount of $0 for extra work to be performed for unforeseen conditions or requests by the city. Mr. Mayor?
Thank you. Last change order for today says $0 because of the allowance, but the true cost is
No.
$23,469. This is because of a 10-inch water main that runs next to City Hall going down Oneida Street. If you drive down there now, you'll see all the pavers in Civic Plaza have been removed. They will be replaced once the project's done, but they've been removed. And there was a 10-inch water main under the pavers that wasn't in any city drawing, so it was a piece of infrastructure that was never documented. Again, this is not uncommon for this area of city city infrastructure because it was so long ago.
I don't.
They either didn't keep drawings, or they've been misplaced, or just never documented in the first place. So once they got down there to do the work, we saw this 10-inch water main. We have to relocate about a 180-foot stretch water main to accommodate the new infrastructure coming in. It wasn't where we thought, didn't expect it, so that'll come in a change order.
All right, very good. And as you've indicated, Mayor, because we're doing this work in probably one of the oldest sections of the city, and who knows what's under the ground until you open it, we'll probably see more of these change orders for this consent decree.
Yep, that's why we built in such a large allowance from the get-go. So we knew this stuff was going to happen. We built it into the scope. We built it into the bid. The contractor bid the job accordingly. So, right now the system in place is working, and these things come up, and will continue to come up, and we'll handle them as we run into them.
All right, very good. After this change order, according to the notes that we received in our packet, it says the remaining balance of the contingency account will be $528,892.05. That on the public record. Any questions or comments for the mayor on this resolution? Seeing none, can I have a motion, please? Councilor McBurney, Councilor Plunkett.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBurney.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Councilor Burbidge.
Yes.
Is there any other business to attend to? Seeing none, can I have a motion to adjourn? Councilor Hill, Councilor McBurney.
Councilor Cordino.
Yes.
Councilor McBurney.
Yes.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Plunkett.
Yes.
Councilor Burbidge.
Yes. At this time, I'd like to call the Fiscal Services Committee meeting for Monday, May 18th, 2020 to order. Please call the roll.
Councilor Hill.
Here.
Councilor Burbidge. Councilor Walker.
Here.
Councilor Gozick.
Here. Could I have a motion to approve the minutes of our May 4th, 2020 committee meeting, please? Councilor Walker. Councilor Burridge.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Burbidge.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gozick.
Yes. Is there any old business to come before this committee? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business. Item number 1. The Zoning and Planning Office has received a request for use of public space from Robert Goodman, owner of a single-family dwelling at 40 East Mohawk Street, to install a new 4-foot-high fence fronting East Mohawk and East 4th Streets. And I did have the chance to speak to the Zoning and Planning Office. They support this project. It allowed the removal of some very messy bushes that were on the sidewalk, and this is going to clean it up nice. Councilor Walker, would you like to add anything?
Yeah, like you just said, there was probably 5-6 foot bushes there, and they were overgrown pretty good. He removed them, and he wants to put a 4-foot white picket fence there, vinyl, and I think it'll dress it up really good and give you some good sight coming around the corner. So you should be all set, and I'm gonna really support this. So.
All right, thank you. Do any of the other councilors have a question? Okay, could I have a motion, please? Councilor Walker, Councilor Gozick.
Councilor Hill.
Yes.
Councilor Burbidge.
Yes.
Councilor Walker.
Yes.
Councilor Gozick.
Yes. Is there any other business to come before this committee? Seeing none, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Counselor Burridge, Counselor Walker.
Counselor Hill,
Yes.
Burridge,
Yes.
Counselor Walker,
Yes.
Counselor Gozak.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
It's the last item, right?
Yes.
Good.